everybody, welcome back to Unapologetic Skincare and Beauty, and I'm Stephanie. I know I said I was going to do an anti-haul every month, but I saw some stuff and I just got heated. Welcome to my anti-haul for June part 2. So I don't want to overwhelm you with negativity, and I mean literally, like, I'm not even ready to record today. Like, I'm wearing a tank top, my hair's a mess, I got the glasses on. The glasses are just gonna be an anti-haul thing from now on, I think, because you know, I see more clearly with them on. And that's what we all have to do as consumers. We have to see more clearly what these companies are doing to us and trying to get away with. So, got my glasses on, tank top, hair's a mess, not really ready for it, but when I was scrolling through Trend Mood yesterday, I saw some stuff and I just got heated. And I have to get it off my chest, I have to talk about it. And who better to talk about it with than you guys? So let's get started. June's anti-haul, part 2. So the first thing I want to talk about, I don't even think it's one particular product in general that bothers me about this, but Tarte, come on down. I need to talk to you. Who is asking for this stuff that looks like it's made for 12-year-olds? Who is out there saying, we want more unicorn stuff, we want more mermaid stuff, we want more fairy stuff? Why are you spending so much time, money, and advertising, pushing crap to grown women when it looks like Rainbow Bright is heading up your creative team? I'm sick and tired of it, and I know from reading comments and talking to other people, most people are as well. I'm not sure. Tarte could actually be like funneling all their energy into trying to appeal to the younger crowd, like the 12 and 13-year-olds. But I don't understand why, because when I was 12 and 13, I didn't have $45 or $50 or $55 to spend on an eyeshadow palette, and my mom damn sure wasn't gonna buy it for me. So what's the deal? 12-year-olds are not your demographic, Tarte, because 12-year-olds don't have jobs. They don't make their own money. I mean, maybe little Tay can afford your products, but typically 12-year-olds are not like balling. I mean, little Tay's not either, right? Because we just found out she's a fraud, but that's what I'm saying. Your typical 12, 13, 14-year-old is not rolling in the dough and shelling out for high-end cosmetics. They're buying like e.l.f. And even I would rather buy e.l.f. than buy any of the crap that you have put out lately. Let's just take a little trip down memory lane. First, we had the Be a Mermaid, Make Waves collection. So we had the mermaid tail brush set. I thought they were cute, so I bought some at TJ Maxx for $4.99. Tarte was trying to sell their mermaid tail brushes for like $50. Those same mermaid tail brushes that they were trying to push on you for $50 are currently on sale at Sephora for like $29. So if you really want them, now's the time to get yourself those mermaid brushes, or go to TJ Maxx and get them for $4.99 because they're adorable and way cheaper. But I'm pretty sure stuff goes on sale like that because nobody wants them. Or nobody really thinks that they're gonna go and pay $50 for a set of brushes that have mermaid tails on them. Like, they're cute, you know, they're like, you know, gimmicky, whatever. Like, that's why I bought some at TJ Maxx, because I saw them and they were $4.99, and I was like, these would look cute in my makeup, you know, brush holder. But other than that, I don't really use them. They're not comfortable to hold, and I can't imagine that these Tarte brushes are super comfortable to hold either. Then you had some mermaid glitter gel for $18. Who over the age of 12 is putting mermaid glitter gel on their face? Just who is doing it? Please, if you are doing it, I'm not trying to insult you, but literally, who's doing it? Nobody's doing it. And $18? Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. NYX has like a glitter glow set or something like that. It's like $3.99 at TJ Maxx right now. I know I keep bringing up TJ Maxx, but I'm just saying, like, while I'm out and about on my travels filming my beauty on a budget videos, like, I see so much stuff and I'm like, oh my god, a glitter set from NYX for like $3.99. And Tarte's trying to sell some mermaid glitter for freaking $18. Like, it's insulting. Stop. Then you had the eyelash curler. It was like green and it had mermaid tails for like the handle parts. It was like $20. Come on, it's not that serious. It's an eyelash curler. Once again, purchased for $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, anywhere else. But no, I need the mermaid one. No, Tarte. No one needs a mermaid eyelash curler. Nobody. Not even a mermaid. Let's not forget about my favorite, the mermaid sequins. I mean, I have been praying and putting it out in the universe. Somebody please, please come out with mermaid face sequins. No. Who is putting sequins on their face? It feels so 90s to me. The Little Mermaid was my favorite Disney movie growing up, and I didn't see any of those goddamn mermaids with sequins on their face, or glitter for that matter, so just stop. And you had the eyeshadow palette in a clamshell case. Now listen, the 12-year-old, 13-year-old Little Mermaid addict that I was when I was 12 or 13 would have been dying for this, would have been begging my mother to buy it, and she wouldn't have because it was like $50. The 30-something, grown-up professional woman who has a job and, takes herself seriously has no interest in this palette. Not to mention, the colors in it were literally nothing special that Tarte hasn't put out in a million other palettes. The pans are shaped like seashells or something, which I imagine is a dream to get your brush into. They're looking at form over function, and what that means basically is, how does this look in a palette? Now, how is it gonna function for the people who are paying good money to use this? Like, I just can't imagine putting my brush in that. If I'm about to hit pan, it's just, I'm gonna have to be digging it out. It's gonna be flaking all over, like, no. The palette was boring, the palette was gimmicky. They basically just said, let's throw a bunch of crap colors that we have in a million other palettes into a clamshell and people are gonna buy it. And you know what? People did buy it, but not me, not ever. Let's go on to Tarte's next excursion into our childhood. Tarte, make believe in yourself. I can't even I can't. This was unicorn inspired. So you got some tacky, cheap looking gold brushes that have unicorn horn like handles. The Spellbound Rainbow Glow Compact. I think they were highlighters or something, but it was like too many shades all close together in a line, like in the compact. I'm not gonna pay $30 for that. It's ridiculous. And then they had the eye and cheek palette. First of all, I don't want an eye and cheek palette ever. I want an eye palette, I want a cheek palette. I don't want those two things mixed together. What that says to me is you didn't have enough eyeshadows that you could come up with in your board meetings to put and make a complete palette. So let's just throw in some cheek colors, slap that shit together, and put it out on the market and people will buy it. Once again, the colors in that palette were colors that have been in multiple Tarte palettes. Now, present day, Tarte does it again with their, hold on, Trust and Fairy Dust collection. It's available now. Whew. And I was afraid I was gonna have to wait for this. So let's go over the products and the pricing really quick. So there's another eye and cheek palette, which is a nice combo of random pinks and some other lighter random pinks, $39. And then there's the brush set. They're like tapered with stars at the end. So I think it's supposed to look like Cinderella's fairy godmother's wand, but I mean, I'm pretty sure Jeffree Star has all that star merch covered, so, moving on. Those are $42. It doesn't include the concealer brush, but don't worry, if you really want a fairy concealer brush from Tarte, you could buy one separately for a measly another $24. Okay, and then there's some fairy dust glitter. Okay, we got more glitter because your mermaid glitter went over so well, and that wasn't enough glitter, and that's $9. The mascara is $23. It's in some awful bright pink, like glittery tube, and there appears to be like a golden star dangling off the base. Why, I don't know. Ask Tarte, I'm sure that they don't even know. Literally the cheapest, most plastic looking packaging I've seen in a while outside of a dollar store. I think Tarte got together its most creative minds and said, since we released our fairy tale bullshit and our brand can't stand on its own based on, quality, let's throw a bunch of shit we've already released 20 times over, and we're gonna put that in the most gaudy, sparkly, bubblegum, awful packaging. Ugh. Bubblegum pink packaging that we can find, and also let's hang some shit off of it, like golden stars. I can't do it, Tarte. I can't do it with you guys anymore. I mean, I don't have a ton of Tarte Cosmetics. I love their Amazonian clay blushes. I think I have 2 or 3, and they're my go-to. I really like them. The formulation's beautiful. I love them. But that's what you guys need to be doing. That's what consumers want. That's what we need. We don't need these gimmicky, like, baby child looking, like, themed makeup collections. I want makeup that looks high-end, like it belongs in the collection of 20s or 30s sophisticated boss bitch. I do not want stuff that looks like it belongs on the light up plastic vanity of my preteen self. I don't see what the point is anymore. And I don't know if it's working. Maybe it's working, but I don't see what the point is. And I will not be purchasing any more Tarte Cosmetics until they get their shit together and stop treating their customers like the children that they clearly want them to be. All right, moving on. That was like a rant. Like I said, that was my main reason for doing this video today. But there's other offenders. So the Kylie Cosmetics with Kris Jenner Momager collection. I struggle with the Kardashian-Jenner clan, man. I do. Like, I've watched the Kardashians. I love Khloe, but everybody else, ugh. This Momager collection, her collab with her daughter, it is literally nothing I could ever see myself purchasing, ever. And here's why. This is a woman who might enjoy the Tarte Cosmetics lineup because she does not act her age. The entire palette is just like a play on how she's an alcoholic drama queen, essentially. Like everything from, you know, the name of the shades to the palette case itself. So the quote on the inside of the palette, it says, I have one word for tonight, vodka. That's your one word for tonight, okay? The color names, they reek of like narcissism and poor taste in my opinion. There's like a couple of them that were okay, but I think there was like 2 of them that I didn't find a problem with. But otherwise, we have I Love Myself, Haters, Vodka Tonic. Okay, we get it, you like alcohol. I'm Watching You, which doesn't really flow for me as an eyeshadow name. Like somebody asks you like, well, what are you wearing on your eyes? And you're like, I'm watching you. And then they're like, okay, but what are you wearing on your eyes? It's an Emergency, Drama Queen. It's not called Drama Queen, I just put that in. Payback's a bitch. This woman is over 40 years old. Talent, which you have none of. Impressed, which I am not. And does it come in black? Cause you know, she likes to wear black. Add to that tacky keychain that is like her holding up a middle finger. I just can't. You're a grown up, a mother who claims to be a professional, and this is how you want yourself represented. Am I wrong? Like, am I being too harsh on Kris here? Like, I know you just gotta, you know, do what sells and like go with like this image of yourself that you've already created through your reality television show, but at this point, I just feel like you would want to reinvent yourself. You're a momager, or you know, you're the girl's manager, or whatever it is that you do. So you're supposed to be a professional woman in the business world, and you've got some like keychain of you holding up a middle finger. The palette or any of the products are not good enough to overlook the tackiness and the obvious lack of taste that went into formulating it. Once again, Kris Jenner is banking on her daughter's fame and notoriety and also her flair for the dramatic and hoping that this takes off for her. But you know, she's not doing anything else that brings like real legitimacy or substance to her name or her brand, which I would hope at one point she wants to branch off and be somebody on her own outside of like the Kardashian-Jenner umbrella. But you're never going to be because you don't take yourself seriously, and neither do we. Number 3, Lunar Beauty's Life's a Drag palettes. Guys, I really wanted to like this because I love Manny. He's incredibly talented. The boy has skills with makeup. Like if I'm looking to do like a really like popping, flattering eye makeup look, I always go to Manny's channel, and he, like I said, the boy's got skills. There's nobody who's going to question that. The Life's a Drag palette is available now for $45. This is his first palette. Here's my issues with this palette. 1, the packaging is not good. I love Manny, I really do. I keep saying that like it's a disclaimer, but I don't have anything against him personally. I love him, but he has his eyes on the front of the package, and I'll put a picture so you can see, but he has his eyes on the front of the package, and I thought they were Cher's eyes at first, which I guess is like a compliment because girl works, but I don't know, like they could be anybody's eyes. I'm sorry, and there's just so much going on. So, and then the font in gold, like over the bridge of his nose, where it says Life's a Drag, is just so much. I didn't even see the name of the palette at first because it's just so busy, and those piercing eyes. Oh, okay, so then you open up the palette, and first of all, this mirror. Why do people who design eyeshadow palettes insist on doing this weird mirror thing? Like, haven't people told you that it sucks? Do you want a mirror or do you not? No one can see themselves in this weirdly like cardboard cutout shaped mirror. It's not even a full mirror. Put a full mirror in there. Otherwise, it's just pointless. Do a mirror, don't do a mirror. I don't care, but just pick one. Not to mention, we had to throw some more writing on that already low mirror real estate space, but let's just throw that on. Meat and potatoes of this whole reason why I don't like this palette. The eyeshadows themselves, I don't know, I can't speak to the quality because I'm not gonna buy it, but it's like a palette that doesn't know who it wants to be. It's got all neutral shades on like the left, and then right in the row of the middle, there's like two almost like sparkly neutral shades, and then you've got on the right hand side is like the color wheel. I don't know what's happening. It's you got a yellow, you got a pink, you got a purple, you got a red, a green, and a blue. All the colors of the rainbow. And I believe that only that blue color, which is called Fishy, which is the only one that I'm really like interested in. It's the only one that has any shimmer to it. The rest seem to be mattes. This is the palette of somebody who has multiple personality disorders. Like you sat down with your 3 or 4 personalities and everybody was arguing about what they wanted to do in the palette. Like, I want a matte palette, I want a sparkly palette, I want a neutral palette, I want a pop and color palette. And then your personalities were arguing so much, you guys were just like, whatever, throw them all in there, let's go get a drink with Kris Jenner. So it's a pass for me, obviously. I really hope, like, for his second palette, he listens to some of the feedback that people are giving and, you know, puts out something that's a little bit more organized and a little bit more thematic and that seems to go together, and maybe, you know, work on the packaging design a little bit and you're gonna be fine, okay? I got you, Manny. Like, I love you. I'm no offense, but it's just, I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm unapologetic. I can't help it. I feel like being salty today. It was like, went through trend mood yesterday, got pissed off about it. Today I woke up still thinking about it. Isn't that weird? And then I'm just like salty about it. So I just had to record this video now while I was just, you know, primed. So number 4, the Beauty Blender in Sapphire, $20, available now. Whew, good, in case any of us don't have 12 beauty blenders. Come on, I don't even have to say anything about this. Like, it's another beauty blender. The picture makes it look like it has actual sapphires on it, but there are no actual sapphires on it. So it is not worth $20 like most of the other beauty blenders. I do own a beauty blender, but I bought it when it was on sale. I think I got it for like $12. And that's the only one I have. The rest I have from like Marshalls, TJ Maxx. Like, as long as the beauty blender's not too hard, they work fine. And they're like $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, whatever. But, you know, I could buy 5 Real Techniques beauty blenders for $20, or I could buy a blue beauty blender. Here's people that this could work for. Millionaires who have so much money they don't care what they waste it on. People who really, really, really like the color blue and like just want to buy it because they really like the color blue. And maybe somebody who doesn't own a beauty blender yet and this one like spoke to them. But if you have one beauty blender, you have them all. There's a million other sponges out there on the market that rival the beauty blender for a fraction of the price, and there's just no reason for it. If you're gonna release like a special edition beauty blender, like knock a couple dollars off. Make your consumers feel like you're doing them a favor for their loyalty. Like, just do something. Do something different. Be better. Be better. So this is the last one. It's MAC. Oh, and I love MAC, but I don't love these MAC Oh Sweetie Lip Gloss. $18, available June 11th on MAC's website and in select stores June 14th. So let's see what the date is today. June 8th. I'll probably be posting this right when these hit their website. So, you know, sorry. So, the Oh Sweetie Lip Gloss. Remember Bonnie Bell? They were called Lip Lights. They were like a drugstore brand lip gloss. You don't remember? I'll put a picture out for you. It was a drugstore lip gloss. It was a, you know, it was a lip gloss. Like all of the lip glosses smelled like chocolate or banana or strawberry or vanilla or whatever. They tasted good. They smelled good. They were like my favorite. The cappuccino one was like my jam in high school, like early high school, before I started getting into real lipstick. I mean, we went over this with Lime Crime in the Antihaul Part 1. It's lip gloss, guys. It's not that serious. You shouldn't be charging this much for lip gloss. I mean, first sip of my morning coffee and any lip gloss I'm wearing is like, it's over with anyways. It's all coming off on the freaking cup. So it really doesn't matter. Like, lip gloss isn't going to be staying on your lips forever. You're gonna be reapplying constantly, but you still wanna charge $18 for one too. Because according to Allure, these lip glosses look, smell, taste, and feel like cake frosting. I don't know if that was a misprint or if it's supposed to sound like a good thing, but it doesn't to me. Do I want my lip gloss to A, look like cake frosting, or B, feel like cake frosting? Like, that shit is thick as hell? I don't want cake frosting on my lips. What? Cake frosting is like gloopy and thick and like sticky. Like you're telling me your lip gloss is gloopy and thick and sticky? What are they thinking even advertising it like that? And the packaging. Once again, this is a throwback to my tween years. There's white plastic looking caps and this cutesy font and sprinkles every damn square inch on that packaging. How can I as an adult woman possibly be taken seriously by anybody that's around me if I pull that shit out of my bag and start putting it on my lips? Just how? Cause it's MAC? Cause it's MAC, I'm supposed to buy something that's poorly packaged and overpriced? That's what I feel like you're telling me. Poorly packaged, overpriced, but it's bad, so buy it. And are my lips gonna smell like cake frosting all day? Am I going to taste cake frosting all day? I don't know how long my willpower can take, like, smelling and tasting like cake frosting all day before I find myself like elbow deep into a real freaking cake because I just can't, I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. Stop trying to make me eat a real cake. Stop trying to make me like take an entire cake to my face because I've been smelling and tasting it all day. Not for me, sweetie. Not for me. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Now I promise I will try not to put out another anti-haul this month, but I mean, I can't promise that because I'm on trend mood like all the time, like religiously. I just bought the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette yesterday because I saw it on Trend Mood and it had just hit, and on BH Cosmetics website they're actually giving 20% off plus free shipping if it's your first purchase, and this is not sponsored at all. I'm not getting paid to say it. I bought it with my own money and I cannot wait to get it, and I will show it to you guys and swatch it for you. And it only cost me like 16 bucks, and with the 20% off and the free shipping, like I was saying, the reason I got on that was because I was on Trend Mood last night. Like, I mean, this was like midnight. It was like 12:30, so it was this morning. It's the first place I go, and I get so caught up in this rabbit hole of just scrolling through Trend Mood, like to see what's coming out. So maybe I will also do my next video makeup releases that I'm excited about, so that you don't feel like I'm such a super negative bitchy person, because I'm not. I just get real heated, guys, real heated when people try to steal my money, and I don't want them to steal yours either. We're gonna end it today. Please subscribe if you are new here. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that YouTube lets you know when I post. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. I am so happy that you were here with me today, guys. I had a lot of fun. Actually, anti-hauls are really fun. They like get my aggression out. So anyways, okay, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about these products. Let me know if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, that's cool. I'm not gonna be offended if you disagree with me. I want to hear about it, but let me know. If you guys would please, 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 please just have a great day. That would be awesome. Stay kind and stay beautiful. Mwah! Bye.